Hi guys, Blake and Darin here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Sunday, July 11th, and we're going to do the one cast for you today. Oh. So let's see. Today we are both going to be throwing 1/32 ounce jigs, 2-pound line. I've got a sculpin and ginger with a brown head here, and Darin has a sculpin and ginger with an orange head. So little subtle differences here. We'll see which one works better. Oh, let's see. So Darin and I have actually been fishing for, I don't know, the last 3 hours or so. And it's been a slower day. We tried fishing what we're calling the mini mega. It's just a little baby mega worm. We tried that for a while. No success on that. We kept having fish come up and hit our indicators. Oh, Darin's got one chasing his jig right now. He did. He gave up. And nothing officially on the first cast. So we put on some dry flies, and about that time, rainstorm came in. Darin's still drying out. I had my rain gear with me. And it kind of blew a bunch of leaves and stuff in the water, and so I don't really know if that made any difference, but I couldn't catch anything on my dry fly. And then Darin caught a few on the 1/50th ounce PJ's sculpin with an orange head underneath a float, and then we started noticing that they were kind of chasing the jigs underneath the float, but only whenever you'd pull on the float. And so we've deduced that just working a small jig is probably the best option today. And we caught a few nice ones on our way down here after we switched over to just jigging. We're working our way down below Andy Williams' flat here on the inside edge. Kyler came out here fishing after he got off work this morning and said that he did really well on a 1/32 tri-olive jig from probably somewhere in here down on the other side of the Narrows. Talked to Captain Jeremy Rasnick. They were tearing fish up on scuds floating the shallow side from the golf course or the tennis court here down to the Narrows. He said they were using tandem size 16 scuds. And so this morning they were running 3 units of water. They ran it all night until 10 o'clock this morning, and at 10 o'clock they bumped it all the way down to 1 unit, and it has been at 1 unit up until just a moment ago. We just heard the horn blow about 5 minutes ago, and we decided to go ahead and turn on the video and give it a try before the 3 units comes back, because that is what they just turned on again according to the schedule. Dwayne reported this morning that they had a good jerkbait bite early this morning, and then that they had a good scud bite dragging them on drift rigs below Fall Creek. So I haven't heard that in a little bit, about the bite being good dragging them, or below Fall Creek for that matter. We might get lucky as this water first starts to hit this area. It might wake these fish up a little bit and get them active for a second until the full force of the 3 units rushes in. I need to be farther out. What do you think?
I don't know. I think we're good. I've seen one up there.
I just don't want to spook them. I saw Captain Blake Harris on our way up here, and looked like they were doing a multitude of things. I think they had some people jigging and some people fishing a scud under a float, and it looked like maybe one was throwing a jerkbait. So oh, that was a fish. Missed it. Oh, maybe it was just a bunch of moss. I'm gonna scoot out a little bit. I do also have my fly rod here in the boat with a size 16 watery olive scud on it, and if I don't have any success here soon, I might switch over to that. Hey, Darin's hooked up. Darin, bring the action over here. Something interesting we did notice earlier is both orange indicators that Darin was using was what the trout were coming up to attack. So I don't know if they just have a thing for orange today, or if maybe just a bright orange dry fly, a big one, would be a good thing to use all the time. Because they were coming up for his big orange carrot float like crazy. So far, what I can say for today is that this area right here in the trophy area from, we'll just say the golf course down, whenever we came through here earlier, everybody who was fishing in it was hooked up. And a lot of the reports I heard today were all from this area. So there might be a good concentration of fish here right now. Maybe I should throw that scud out there. Oh. Yeah, the fish are doing a lot of chasing today. I think I'm so hungry right now that if I had just a little bit of cream cheese, I would eat trout sushi. That's how hungry I am right now. That's it. I'm gonna try the scud. Yeah, as Darin hooks another fish and makes me feel like keeping the jig in my hand. That's alright. I'll try something different. I got it on you. I'm serious about that trout sushi right now. Alright, so I've got a little tiny airlock bobber, and I've got about 10 foot a leader, and I've got a #1 split shot about 16 inches above a size 16 watery olive scud. And this should do okay for the moment. That water that they turned on hasn't hit us yet, but if it does get much faster, that little split shot I got on there definitely won't be enough. Ooh, that might have been a bite. Is that Phil? goes Phil right there. When I'm fishing this 1 unit flow out here, I usually find that the #1 size split shot's just about right. Ooh. My sandals are still very wet from that rain earlier. A little slippery to walk in. There's definitely a lot of fish here. Over here, yeah. Doesn't seem to matter what I throw at them though. They don't like me today. It's probably because they know how hungry I am. Pretty sure Table Rock is at about 918 now, so only either a half a foot or 1 foot above Power Pool. I can't remember if it's 19 and a half or... You got you a bottom fish?
Yeah, bottom fish.
I got that other rod right there already in front of you. With the...
Let's take another one of your jigs.
Well, maybe they're not liking the watery olive scud so much. Maybe I'll do both. We're just gonna leave that out there and see if I get a bite. I'm feeling indecisive today. This one?
Yeah.
Did you put back on the same jig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there might be something to that orange today. That might have been a bite.
On the scud.
Uh-huh. Oh. That probably doesn't help that it had moss on it. Well, maybe that number one is still a little too heavy over there on this slow side of the water. Oh, I almost fell over. We have the motor all the way up. We are currently going through the narrows and we are over on the super skinny side. There was a fish as soon as it hit the water. Oh, look at that guy. Got an interesting blemish on his side there. He may have been grabbed with a towel before. Hey now. Oh, we got stabbed by a heron. He had 3 distinct stab marks going down the other side there. Alright, a couple more casts and I'm calling it. Getting pretty skinny back there? I'm kind of afraid to use the trolling motor.
We're both on this side of the boat, so it's
pretty thin water. Yeah, this right here is definitely too deep or too shallow to be trying to drive a boat through with your motor. Unless you got a jet prop. Even then, you better not slow down. Alright, that's my last cast. Here it is. Alright, there it is. Well, we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it again for you guys tomorrow. Thanks.